Hello, friends and family. So, I wanted to make a video for you guys about how to gain complete peace of mind. So, I'll first talk about your mind and your heart and the differences between both of them. So, your mind, its purpose is to gather information, and with that information, the mind typically just tries to protect you with that. And everyone right now, literally, probably like 90 to 95% of people are living from their brain. They're living from experiences that they've gathered that they don't want to experience anymore. And they're just, fighting against those experiences and talking about those experiences. And their brain is just trying to protect them from those experiences. And that's just kind of how they're living. And what most people don't know is that your heart is how you create your life, and aligning with your heart is how you create your reality. That's where your power lies. So, what you want to do is you want to get into alignment with your heart. So for example, let's say you don't like how you look, or you don't like how your body looks. So your heart is your connection to God, your heart is connection to source, your heart is your connection to who you really are. Okay? Before all of these experiences that you've gathered that, just completely messed up your consciousness and threw you off track and threw you out of alignment, you came here with your heart. You came here connected, and you came here happy and ready to experience life, right? And it is in maintaining that connection that you create for yourself the life that you want, despite what you have already seen in your life. That's like our purpose for being here, or that's like, one of the powers that we have. And I want to talk to you guys about that power. So let's say, for instance, you don't like how your body looks. So you, the source of who created you, who you really are, your soul, absolutely adores every single thing about you. And who you really are, your heart, you really think you are just perfect and beautiful and just beautiful. That's what your heart really feels about you. So the reason that you are thinking otherwise is because maybe when you were growing up, or maybe you were just, what happened is that you saw someone, or you saw something that said differently than that. And when you see something that says differently than that, you calibrate yourself to that negative emotion. So you begin to believe differently than how you really feel about yourself. Whether it was a relationship, someone, you talked to made you think of that. And it's only because this person wasn't connected to their heart. Like, they weren't connected to who they really are. So there was no way that they could give you any sort of love, or give you any sort of praise that you deserve, because they're not connected to who they really are. You're not gonna get you know told that you're the most beautiful thing in the world for someone who doesn't even believe that about themselves. That's just not going to happen. That's just not how it works. So you just need to know that you think that your heart, your soul, who you really are, just believes that you are the most perfect, the most beautiful thing in your individuality and who you really are. You are just the most beautiful thing. You are happy to be alive. You are happy to be who you are. You are elated to be here. You are elated to create. Like, who you really are is just it's just happiness and pure joy and pure love, and that's how you really feel about yourself. So what you want to do is you want to calibrate to that feeling about yourself, and that's how you come back into alignment with yourself, and get out of alignment and get away from being out of alignment. So get out of your mind and get back to your heart. Now, your brain has collected a lot of different experiences. So your brain has collected a lot of things just like that are not in alignment with the heart. So what your heart truly desires, whether you desire a wonderful relationship with someone who treats you beautifully, whether you desire, a home, with whatever you desire from your heart, you can create. You just have to be in alignment with that. Like, I know it sounds like magic, and that's because you're magical. Like, that's because we're all magical people, just like, just aren't aware of it. So, but anyway, so the more you get back into alignment with your heart, the more that you start to attract to yourself what you want from your life. So yeah, but yeah, so again, the more that you do this, the more that it'll be easy for you. And I think that like one easy way to just look at it is like, if your brain is saying something that it just doesn't make you feel good, or just doesn't make you feel in alignment, like for instance the body thing, like if your brain is saying something to you, still about your body, you can just say, I understand, why you're feeling this way. I understand, what information that you've gathered and that you've collected. And then just love your brain, just love your thought process through it, because your brain, people talk about healing and stuff. You can just think of that as a part of yourself that just, that's just got the wrong end of the stick in terms of the truth. Just think of it just out of whack. Just think of it as just a part of yourself that's just out of whack, that you just want to love, and you just want to just put love on, because it's not the truth. And at the end of the day, your heart is how you create what you want. So you want to be in alignment with your heart. So just love your brain through that, love your thoughts through that, just love them, and then get into alignment with your heart. Once you're feeling that, like once you feel like whole within yourself, once you feel secure, once you feel those good feeling emotions, you're right where you need to be. So even if your brain thinks of something else that's crazy, but you don't feel that negative emotion that you once felt about it, first of all, you've made so much progress. Like, I'm so proud of you. But you're just at a perfect place, and you can just relax and just be who you are, be yourself, and now you're calibrated to your heart. So just relax, be yourself, now you're calibrated to your heart. Do you know what I mean? So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them below, or feel free to send me a message via inbox if you want to calibrate to something else that your brain has thought for a long time in order to be in alignment with your heart. And this is how you create the life that you want to create for yourself. You literally have the power within you to create what you want and to change the reality that you see. That's how powerful you are. You're literally a god. So let me know if you guys need any help with anything. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed.